RG here for Ron's Beer Reviews and Tools. And I hope all you guys and gals out there in YouTube land had a fantastic Thanksgiving, Halloween, and upcoming Christmas. That all the Christmas shopping goes easy. And the loved ones get their gifts that they want. Alright, a moment for silence for those 4 students killed out in Idaho, please. Very sad story that is. Very sad what happened out in Idaho, those college students. Okay, I think we have a pretty good brew today. A lot of this stuff coming out of Jack's Abbey's brewery is pretty good. As you've seen before you and you see now, my right, your left, from Guatemala. It's get together with brewers over there in Guatemala, and I do have some information. I'll give the name of the brewery, but let me get some words off of this can. Basically, Jack's Abbey is now Lagers of the World. They are craft lager brewers in the United States, but they're really Lagers of the World now, because this Lager of the World, Guatemala, from Jack's Abbey. Alright, let me give these words and I'll get right to the brew. Guatemala, the land of eternal spring, rich agriculture, and affinity for fantastic fruit and coffee, as there's coffee in this brew. Craft beer is craft beer is a fledgling moment in the country, which is Guatemala, but it's being led by friends from, this is the brewery name, and I hope I'm not ruining it, El Zapote Brewing, and that's who Jack's Abbey got in conjunction with there, El Zapote Brewing Company. Our conversation with them, these are Jack's Abbey's words, our conversation with them inspired us to create a unique coffee, to create a unique coffee golden lager with imported beans from, now this is the coffee, the plantation, Finca, F-I-N-C-A, Finca Retana. I hope I'm not ruining those names. The Finca Retana family farm in, I'm pretty sure I can say this way, Antigua, Guatemala. We believe the beer will leave a true taste in of the country, and we hope you enjoy this unique lager inspired by culture, people, and connections. So that's really good. Alright, this brew is 5.5% alcohol by volume. It's a 2022, introduced in October. Alright, I won't go any long. I got a little bit here, and then because my #1 fan, my daughter, says I go too long with the monologues in the beginning of the beer reviews, as you may. Jack's Abbey's craft lagers are at 100 Clinton Street, Framingham, Massachusetts, which is west of Boston. I think like maybe 12 miles. You can call them at the beer hall. It's 774-777-5085. Should be above my head. As I said, this brew is 5.5% alcohol by volume. This destination, Guatemala, golden lager, and it's got Guatemalan coffee in it. I said before, the October release. Definitely, it's the land of eternal spring and coffee there. I don't know if I got anything on here. The family, I hope I say that right. The coffee farm, Finca Retana farm in Antigua, Guatemala. Alright, let's get to it. Not take too much time, like I always do. We got a mug. We got the brew. See, we're inside today. You probably can tell by my hat. This hat is basically used for rainy days and Mondays. Oh boy. Rainy days and sunny days, very sunny. But there was that song that has rainy days and Mondays. I can't think of the lady singer. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Good song. All right. I did get some hoppiness aromas. I like that. Oh, I like that color. I like that color. It's kind of hazy, a little bit hazy, but it's a true lager color. A slight bit darker. But remember now, this isn't a whole American lager. It's in conjunction with a brewer and coffees in it in Guatemala. All right, let me take a nose to it. Oh, I do have treats. I don't know if I'll get to those treats. Some nice Pringles. Oh, they're nice. Oh, yeah, yes, I can smell the coffee. I did have some information on my cell phone, but I won't go to that. Excuse me. I hope you got adequate light in here. We're inside because of the rain. It's the month of Christmas. It's December. I should say, is it December yet or is it November? Oh. We did have our Camberlays here. They just left. And I think they said the end of November. But I got my one of my Christmas shirts on. I will start wearing my Santa's hat or one of the elves' hat. Whatever I have. Oh, I think we did get the information. All right. Right there. Excuse me, folks. Oh, yeah. Coffee. I'm getting coffee. I did get hoppiness from the can. When I first cracked it open, I did get some hoppiness from that can. But the coffee is dominating the aroma. Look at that color. That is nice. I like that, actually. I mean, see if this is a series. I'm pretty sure it is part of their World Series, inspired by our conversation with El ZAPOTE. They usually put down if it's Beers of the World or something like that. I don't mean to be talking low, but maybe this is the end of the series. Excuse me. They usually have, this is part of a series of Destination Japan, Argentina, Iceland. And I've done reviews on all of those. I know I haven't posted the one for Argentina. I've actually got a bunch of beer reviews that need to be posted. But when things get busy around the household here, I gotta do this first, etc. And in my tool reviews. Alright. I go off in these tangents. Excuse me. That coffee is dominant. I did pick up at some fruitiness. Alright. Cheers. It is an odd flavor to be picking up on coffee. I do know you do pick it up on stouts, but your eyes have gotten adapted to what a stout looks like and what coffee looks like, and whether you're tasting some coffee or even chocolate in a stout, you assume it's just the stout. But assuming coffee and the look of this here is different, has some sweetness. Not picking up on any kind of bitterness. The more I drink of it, the flavor is blending in to being a beer. Excuse me. Yeah, the dominating flavor of being coffee is going down, and I got some fruit, like very mild hoppiness. The hoppy fruit. I do not know where the hops are in this. I would like to, I think I will. I will call the brewer and find out what kind of hops are in this. If I do, I will put it in the information below. The more I drink it, to me, my taste buds, the better it's getting. Excuse me, first couple of mouthfuls was coffee was the dominating flavor on this. Now it's blending in to be just a flavorful beer on its own merits with that coffee in it. It doesn't stick out. It's there. Now it's not the dominant flavor. Or even the dominant aroma. I got that originally, excuse me, very drinkable, that's for sure. Very drinkable. They did a good job on collaborating together with the brewers in Guatemala and Jack's Abbey. And I thank Jack's Abbey for doing this, because they've collaborated with brewers in Iceland, Japan, Argentina, and Guatemala. I don't know if I missed any, but I try not to. And I will check into Jack's Abbey and see if I did miss any. This was good. I enjoy it. At first aroma, smell, and taste, I didn't think I would like it because of the coffee. But it kind of just wears away. Seem to have some malt sweetness. Excuse me. Yeah, low malt sweetness, but it blends really good. They did a good job. My hat's off, and I lift the mug to the brewer at both these breweries. They did a good job. You guys did a good job, and gals. The guys and gals did a good job at the brewery. That is flavorful. That is really good. Would I get this again? Yes, I would get this again. I don't think I'll be able to. It doesn't say it, but usually these are limited edition. And I am surprised it doesn't say it on the can. If it does, I'm not seeing it. And I'm not seeing it says it's a series. They would give me the information at the brewery. I know they're busy if you call the beer hall. And that is the phone number that we gave. But I like it. I like it. I won't run this too long. So I want to say from a wet eastern Massachusetts, and I do believe it's raining throughout the East Coast. Maine is getting the weather we're getting, in Rhode Island, in probably parts of Connecticut, and probably southern New York are getting it. But they used to say, wait 15 minutes, the weather will change. That's New England for you. But in this day, I don't think so. It's not raining right this second. I can't hear it, but it had been, and it will continue. All right, I won't run this too long. Excuse me. Good combination. The mouthfeel is a nice, strong medium. This will be very drinkable with these and a number of other things. So with that said, I'll end it here, folks. And I want to give a shout out to a couple of beer reviewers. Jerry Fort, the beer review guy. Ronald Terrio in New Orleans. And that said, oh, and I want to give a tool shout out to Terrell Fixes All. It's both comedy and learning experience watching his videos. Very good at what he does, and the characters all do a good skit. It's very comical. All right, folks. Ciao.